Have you ever wondered how sushi is made? This beloved Japanese creation has taken the world by storm, becoming a popular choice in restaurants and homes across the globe. In this video, we'll take you through every step of the preparation process, from sourcing the freshest ingredients to the final delicacy that ends up on your plate. This delicacy has a rich history dating back centuries, evolving from a method of preserving seafood to the diverse and artistic culinary experience we know today. Its popularity has grown exponentially in recent decades, with specialty restaurants popping up in nearly every corner of the world. Let's begin with the sourcing of raw materials, which is crucial to creating high-quality Japanese delicacies. The most important ingredient is, of course, the fish. Top-grade establishments and manufacturers source their seafood from specific regions known for their superior quality. For example, bluefin tuna, a prized aquatic protein, is often sourced from the waters off Japan's coast or the Mediterranean Sea. Salmon, another popular choice, typically comes from the cold waters of Norway or Scotland. The fish used in production must meet strict quality standards, with suppliers undergoing rigorous inspections to ensure freshness and safety. Markets like the famous Tsukiji market in Tokyo play a significant role in the global supply chain. Here, expert buyers inspect each specimen, checking for color, texture, and fat content to select only the best for production. The rice used is equally important. Premium short grain, known for its specific variety, is typically sourced from Japan or California, where growing conditions are ideal. This rice is prized for its sticky texture and ability to hold together when formed into rolls. Seaweed sheets used to wrap are harvested from specific coastal areas in Japan and Korea, where the water conditions produce the highest quality. Other ingredients like vegetables, including cucumbers, avocados, and carrots, are often sourced locally to ensure freshness. Once the raw materials are sourced, they undergo a thorough cleaning and preparation process. Fish, being the star ingredient, receives special attention. Upon arrival at the production facility, each specimen is meticulously inspected for quality and freshness. The seafood is then scaled and gutted if necessary, a process that requires skill and precision to preserve the integrity of the flesh. The cleaned specimens are then filleted by expert handlers, who use razor-sharp knives to separate the meat from the bones with minimal waste. These fillets are then carefully trimmed to remove any remaining bones or unwanted parts. The preparation of marine protein is an art form in itself, with skilled chefs able to break down a whole tuna in a matter of minutes. The grain undergoes its preparation process. It's first rinsed multiple times to remove excess starch, which helps achieve the desired texture. The rice is then soaked in water for a specific amount of time, typically 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the variety. This soaking process ensures that the grain cooks evenly and achieves the perfect consistency. Vegetables are thoroughly washed and sanitized to remove any dirt or potential contaminants. They are then cut into precise shapes and sizes, ready to be used in various rolls. Avocados, for instance, are carefully sliced and fanned out, while cucumbers are julienned into long, thin strips. The seaweed sheets are inspected for quality and cut to the appropriate size for rolling. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. The primary processing stage is where the magic happens in production. Let's start with the rice, which forms the base of most creations. After soaking, the grain is cooked in large, specialized cookers that can prepare hundreds of kilograms at a time. These industrial-sized cookers ensure that each grain is cooked to perfection, achieving the ideal balance of firmness and stickiness. Once cooked, the rice is spread out on large, flat surfaces to cool. As it cools, it's gently mixed with a special vinegar solution known as a seasoning mixture. This mixture typically contains rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. carefully balanced to enhance the flavor without overpowering the other ingredients. The mixing process requires skill and experience, as the grain needs to be evenly coated without becoming mushy or broken. Large fans are often used to cool the rice quickly, preventing it from becoming gummy. The cooled and seasoned rice is then kept at a constant temperature and ready for use. While the grain is being prepared, the marine protein undergoes its processing. The filleted seafood is carefully inspected once more for any remaining bones or imperfections. It's then sliced into appropriate sizes for different types of delicacies. For a specific style, where a slice is placed atop a small mound of grain, the marine protein is cut into thin, diagonal slices. This requires great skill and precision, as the thickness and angle of the cut can greatly affect the texture and flavor. For rolls, the marine protein may be cut into long strips or small cubes, depending on the specific recipe. Some fish, like tuna, may be further processed into different cuts, such as toro or chutoro, each prized for its unique flavor and texture. In large-scale production, specialized machines may be used to assist in the cutting, capable of slicing hundreds of fillets per hour with consistent precision. The preparation of other ingredients also takes place during this stage. Vegetables are cut into precise shapes and sizes, ready to be incorporated into various rolls. Cucumbers are often cut into long, thin strips, while avocados are sliced and fanned out for easy placement. Carrots might be julienned or cut into decorative shapes to add visual appeal. In some cases, vegetables may be lightly pickled or marinated to enhance their flavor and extend their shelf life. For rolls, the assembly process begins with the seaweed sheets. These are placed on bamboo mats, known as makisu, which help in the rolling. The prepared grain is then spread evenly over the seaweed, leaving a small strip at one edge bare to help seal the roll. The various ingredients, marine protein, vegetables, and sometimes other elements like cream cheese or tempura, are then carefully arranged on top of the rice. The skill of the chef comes into play here, as the balance and arrangement of ingredients can greatly affect the final taste and appearance of the roll. Using the bamboo mat, the roll is then carefully formed, applying even pressure to ensure a tight, compact roll. In large-scale production, this process may be partially automated, with machines capable of forming hundreds of rolls per hour. However, the final touch and adjustments are often still done by hand to ensure quality. For a specific style, small mounds of grain are formed by hand or using specialized machines. These machines can shape the rice into uniform mounds at a rate of thousands per hour. A small dab of spicy condiment may be added to the grain before a slice of marine protein is carefully placed on top. The rice and marine protein are then gently pressed together to form a cohesive piece. The secondary processing stage involves refining the product and adding final touches. For rolls, this often includes cutting the long roll into bite-sized pieces. This is typically done using a very sharp knife, with the chef making swift, clean cuts to avoid crushing the delicate roll. In commercial production, specialized cutting machines may be used, capable of slicing hundreds of rolls per hour with perfect precision. These machines use high-pressure water jets or extremely sharp blades to make clean cuts without compressing the roll. After cutting, the pieces undergo a final inspection. Any pieces that don't meet the strict quality standards are removed. The remaining pieces are then arranged on plates or in boxes, depending on whether they're destined for restaurant service or retail packaging. For retail products, the arrangement is particularly important, as the visual appeal can greatly influence consumer choice. Chefs or trained staff carefully position each piece to create an attractive display, often following specific patterns or designs. At this stage, additional elements may be added to enhance the delicacy. For example, a light brush of soy sauce might be applied to specific style pieces to add flavor and give them a glossy appearance. Rolls might be drizzled with special sauces or sprinkled with sesame seeds or tobiko for extra flavor and visual appeal. In some cases, the rolls might be lightly seared using a kitchen torch, creating dishes with a slightly smoky flavor and caramelized exterior. Quality control is a crucial part of this stage. Each piece is carefully examined for appearance, size, and overall quality. In high-end establishments, the chef personally inspects each piece before it's served to customers. In large-scale production facilities, this process might involve a combination of automated systems and human inspection. Advanced imaging technology can be used to check for uniformity in size and shape, while trained quality control staff perform visual and tactile inspections to ensure each piece meets the required standards. The packaging process varies depending on its destination. For pieces served in restaurants, they are typically arranged on beautiful plates or wooden boards, often decorated with garnishes like shredded daikon radish, pickled ginger, and a small mound of spicy condiment. The presentation is considered an art form in itself, with chefs carefully considering the balance of colors, shapes, and textures to create a visually appealing dish. For items destined for supermarkets or convenience stores, additional steps may be taken to extend shelf life. This might include flash freezing immediately after production, which helps preserve its texture and flavor. Some producers use a technique called individual quick freezing, where each piece is frozen separately before being packaged. This allows consumers to thaw only the amount they want to eat, reducing waste. Once packaged, the delicacy enters the storage and distribution phase. Proper storage is crucial to maintaining the quality and safety of the product. Fresh items are highly perishable and typically have a shelf life of only a few days, even when refrigerated. As such, it requires careful handling and swift distribution. In the production facility, packaged items are immediately moved to refrigerated storage areas. These areas are maintained at a constant temperature, usually between 2 and 4 degrees Celsius, to slow bacterial growth and preserve freshness. The storage areas are equipped with advanced temperature monitoring systems that alert staff to any fluctuations, ensuring the cold chain is never broken. Upon arrival at its destination, the delicacy undergoes another quality check. Retail staff are trained to inspect the packaging for any signs of damage or temperature abuse. They also check the use-by dates and ensure the items are displayed in refrigerated cases set to the correct temperature. If you enjoyed learning about how sushi is made, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content on food production.